other thing. And we just gotta make sure we're doing what we said we're gonna do, because that's my job in life. Go Live TV Hour. DJ Who the F Ever is in the building live. JPP TV live broadcast center out of Grind City. We got a chilled out show. If you watch Monday, you know shit was crazy. So today we're gonna calm it down a little bit. We got my sister and India McMillan in the building, and this is a really serious show because she is going to be talking to us about her journey with something called sickle cell, and this is a sickness that really does run rampant in the African American community. It's not like we're the only people that can get it, but it does run rampant in our community, and a lot of people don't know about it. A lot of people don't know the symptoms of it, and a lot of people don't know what to do past what the doctor tells you if they do have it. So we're going to talk to her this evening and get some pointers and hear her story. And if you want to call in, the number is 412-475-8313. I'm your trusty host, DJ Who the F Ever. And I got some dope independent music videos lined up for y'all tonight as well. So we're gonna party, then we're gonna get serious. Then we're gonna party, then we're gonna get serious. Because that's what we do on the show. Go Live TV Hour. Let's get into it. It's our media. It's our power. We're going to use it, not abuse it, or you motherfuckers will lose it. We can't have that, y'all. We'll be back. Let's get it.
The rain falls, the night sky is lit by the moon. You'll be here soon. As the rain falls, there's thunder, there's lightning. Once I'm in your arms, I'll be safe from harm.
Reserve the urge to the side for the rainy day.
Let me relax you from a rough day on the job.
Come on.
And praises, Jaja bless it for my different stages, but we got to stay strong through the changes. Babylon one lock, we in cages.
Yeah, we got to give thanks, yeah, for the air that we breathe. Give thanks for the food we receive. Give thanks for the land and the sea. Give thanks for the fruits. You see, I wanna give thanks for my mother, thanks for my brothers, thanks for my sister cause I love her. I wanna give thanks for my daughter, my life, she's my heartbeat. Thanks for my uncles, my aunties, thanks for my cousins, thanks for my nieces and nephews. Whichever God you praise, may he bless you. Give thanks. I can walk, I can talk, so I give thanks. Give thanks for my strong Irish nan. I give thanks that my dad's changed. Give thanks that I'm here today and I never strayed. Give thanks that I've never been in a cage. The Babylon won't change, but I give thanks. Give thanks for the smiles on the faces of people from many different races. Give thanks. Give thanks for the real ones that take a stand. Don't take, give thanks.
I got to give thanks and praises. Jaja bless it for my different stages, but we got to stay strong through the changes. Babylon one lock, we in cages.
Yeah, we got to give thanks, yeah, for the air that we breathe. Give thanks for the food we receive. Give thanks for the land and the sea. Give thanks for the fruits on the trees.
Yes, more than a little, more than a piece. This is more than just me, more than an MC. More than a tune, this is more than a beat. I'm feeling kinda Moorish, I'm a fiend. I'm cruising and I'm mooring. Cast away if it gets boring. I ain't mourning over those who were snoring. I already put the call in. Many were called but few were chosen. So stop the supposing, you already knows him. Or does you really know him? Cause he's not on the web, you can't even phone him. Sometimes you meet him at home, sometimes you meet him when you're zoned. More time, you meet him when you're grown. So let the truth be known, I only found him when I was all alone. But that's just how it goes, that's just how it goes. Every man, I feel what them on road. I got to give thanks and praises. Jaja bless it for my different stages, but we got to stay strong through the changes. Babylon one lock, we in cages.
Yeah, we got to give thanks, yeah, for the air that we breathe. Give thanks for the food we receive. Give thanks for the land and the sea. Give thanks for the fruits on the trees.
My daddy is a Rasta, you know what it is. Haile Selassie on the wall, the aroma of incense. I'm cobra of intent, no cobra intent. Ain't here to snake men. I wear that statement, I air a fake friend. I'm my brother's keeper. I won't answer the door when I hear knocking from the reaper. I'm screaming out more life. Watch me throw away the reefer like the life of a Moor. Warrior attitude I teach her. Ain't trying to be a preacher. From Pickney my peak reach steeple status. Overboy trying to beast on a verse like preacher. They wanna know my influence, my info, hence how we do it. My pen fluid is fluent, the stage I flew through it. Pen sick like flu in it, cut claws but pen never true and stay true to it. To who? Our shit flew, woo. Clever bird if you caught that, but you got dirty hands too.
I got to give thanks and praises. Judge bless it through my different stages. But we got to stay strong through the changes. Babylon one lock, we in cages.
Yeah, we got to give thanks for the air that we breathe. Give thanks for the food we receive. Give thanks for the land and the sea. Give thanks for the fruits on the trees.
On my lap, sitting down with this MacBook and stacking up the tracks. It's a night for the beautiful. Appreciation for the dimes when it's suitable. I call them dimes cause the change in their cuticles. They all about progression and the fame. Don't be facing them, let's cool out to a session. So chill, hypnotic with a slow feel. Coasting over mainstream spades with no deal. Call it how you see it, and if you seeing me, make sure you call and I'll receive it. It's all about believing. I used to have these dreams, now I'm working to retrieve them. Blasting through the sky, never caring about the ceiling, yeah. On the grind to be rich and famous. Some gon' shine and some remain nameless. Some get signed and some remain chased. It's all the same game, just stay patient. On the grind to be rich and famous. Some gon' shine and some remain nameless. Some get signed and some remain chased. It's all the same game, just different arrangements. Verse 2, think about the shit I pursue. I gotta bring it home like the shit's a curfew. I want models on my lap, my models on my lap. Cause they feeling on my tracks while I'm feeling on their tracks, while I'm rubbing on their back. Just a thought like y'all ain't never picture that. Like pulling game to make a shorty push it back. Or maybe waking up to breakfast and a stack. Pancakes and slacks, it's a fact why I'm doing this. It's simply cause of art. So with that I made this song, so organic from the start. But I'm human and feeling real honest. In fact I can promise I will remain modest. Even though my shoes polished and I'm walking in my shops. And I'm banking on this fame, it'll never change my heart. Even if they know my name while I'm bumping in their car, I will remain the same cause I always was a star. Cause I shine bright on the grind to be rich and famous. Some gon' shine and some remain nameless. Some get signed and some remain chased. It's all the same game, just stay patient. On the grind to be rich and famous. Some gon' shine and some remain nameless. Some get signed and some remain chased. It's all the same game, just different arrangements.
Host of GoLiveTvHour live video show featuring independent artists from all over the world. Video spins, interviews, and performances. Yo, did I mention we live? Watch live on GoLiveTvHour.com, JBBTV.com, Channel 2, and Facebook.com/GoLiveTvHour. Want to be featured? Easy. Call us 412-475-8313 or visit GoLiveTvHour.com for more information. GoLiveTvHour, our media, our power. Grass City, baby. JPB. We back. GoLiveTvHour. Here she is.
Hey, everybody.
As promised. My sister girl. All right, tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
I'm India McMillan. I'm from Homewood, Pennsylvania.
Represent. Now, we have an interesting topic that we're going to talk about today, and that is your journey with sickle cell. But first of all, we want to know what it's like to grow up in the hood.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it was fun. I had a good childhood. Childhood. I would never take nothing back. It was good.
That's what's up. So, you're growing up. You went through some things, and you get to a certain age where you discover I don't feel so very well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? At what age did you really discover that sickle cell was something? First of all, what the hell is sickle cell? Like, educate me, sis, because I don't know. What is it?
Well, sickle cell is an inherited blood disorder. So you guys have regular circle cells going through your body. Ours are sickled. They become hard and sticky. So the hemoglobin that carries oxygen throughout your body, ours doesn't carry it to our organs and where it's supposed to go. So they get sticky and they start blocking, and that's what causes a lot of pain, which we call a crisis.
So for us ignorant folks, inherited means it's not like AIDS. It's not like something you can lay down and catch. This came from birth, basically.
Correct. So one or both of your parents have it. So if one of your parents is carrying the gene, then you may end up with the trait. If both of your parents have the trait or the disease, then more than likely you will have the disease.
Wow. That's
so it's important to get tested.
Get tested, yes. So now this is not a normal test that they run when you go to the doctor. They do, A1Cs and all these other tests, but they don't normally test for sickle cell. If you were having a symptom, how would you know to tell the doctor to test for something like this?
I think now it's you can tell as early as 6 months. Because the babies are having crises and they're swollen. It affects you, like you swell up real bad. They have jaundice. You get jaundice real bad in your eyes. So they're able to detect it more now, but you can always ask for the test when you give birth.
Okay, so let me ask you this: at what age did you really discover, something is going weirdo in my body, and I need y'all to help me? At what age did you get diagnosed? I've
always had anemia, but I had symptoms as a child. My mom passed away when I was 10, so I was moved from home to home, so we never caught the symptoms. Urinary tract infections are a big thing that we catch. We get infections a lot because we can't fight off, our bodies can't fight it off. So I always had those things. So I was about 30 maybe, and I was going in to get a...
That was yesterday. She's only 31 days. 30 in one day.
That's it. So my son took me to get a iron transfusion. That was supposed to last 5 years. And so it didn't work. It almost killed me.
Wow.
So after doing research and, doing different things, people with sickle cell can't have too much iron. It was an iron overload. So, just since then, and just all the different symptoms and things that I go through, it just made me want to become an advocate. I mean, it's something I live with every day. I want people to know what I live with every day.
On a bad day, because you say symptoms, and I want to be clear because, again, you didn't know and you weren't able to catch these symptoms and put stuff together until you were in your 30 in one day. It was yesterday. So, if I'm 16 and I'm 17 and my body's feeling weirdo, give us a couple symptoms or signs maybe that might suggest that they go get tested.
Pain, a lot of pain. It can start in your hands, it can start in your fingers, your legs. Just if you experience a lot of pain, that's one of the things to do. If you swell, that's another thing. My face swells a lot. That's how I know if I'm in a crisis. Just pain. Pretty much for the most part, because it hurts. Lack of oxygen. We're not getting oxygen to our brains. I fainted a few times and, broke my foot fainting and just different types of things. So I'm learning as I'm growing. As I'm getting older, more symptoms are coming about.
So it seems like the disease gets a little worse the older you get, maybe?
It seems, with me it is, yes.
We're going to talk to a young lady a little bit later in the show. Her name is Boodles B, and she also has sickle cell. She's a younger person. She's 18 or 19, and it's really going to be interesting having this conversation because she's known about it for her whole life. And she's an MC. She's an artist, and she gets to go and talk to people in the medical profession, because they kind of listen to her because she's a little younger. If you had something to say to the doctors that are treating people with sickle cell, what would you say to them?
I would say treat us as you treat someone who has cancer or who has lupus. We are treated, I mean, there's so many different sickle cell groups on Facebook, so you get to see and hear what people go through. And with my own experiences, I mean, I've been treated horribly at hospitals as well. But
do they treat you like you're a drug seeker?
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. And it may not, I mean, if I go to the hospital, it's because we have acute chest syndrome as well. So our chest hurts a lot. So we don't know if we're having a heart attack or if it's a sickle cell crisis. So that is another thing. Chest pains, go immediately to the hospital. But treat me as you would treat someone who has cancer. Treat me like you would treat anybody else.
Now, sickle cell they don't have a cure for this, right?
I've heard that there's a stem cell surgery that they say works, but it's very expensive. You have to, of course, be eligible for it, or if that was the case, we would all be cured.
Of course, they don't want us all to be cured. It makes too much money. They would lose too much money.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're going to come back, and she's going to walk us through a day, a not so good day, with her journey for sickle cell. We'll be right back. I mean, if anybody's watching, first of all, this woman has extreme courage. Extreme courage, because it's not easy. I mean, like, I'm just honored for you to be here and tell your story on this show, because it's like we talk past a lot of stuff. You never know what someone is going through. We have to learn to get compassion back, because you never know what someone is going through. Absolutely. And you never know what someone can teach you about their journey, because you never know how what they're going through might affect you or your child or your parent.
Absolutely.
So we got to learn how to stop that and start listening. Absolutely. And bring the heartbeat back in our chest. We'll be right back. I'm talking our stuff. DJ, hold on. We're going to be right back. GoLiveTV Hour. It's our media, it's our power. It's what we use it for, people. Use it, don't abuse it, or you'll lose it. Let's go.
Shout out to the button pusher for this.
Can I get a 16?
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 Can I get a
Shout out to the button pusher, for this.
Can I get a 16?
Can I get a 16?
Mubs got beats.
Reminiscing about the times I was homeless, broke, fucked up, wondering what the hell happened. No steak, man. Homeless in the streets, nowhere to go. Somebody explain how this happened, bro. 2 months ago I was blowing dough. Now I'm sleeping on apartments, yo. Homeless in these streets, nowhere to go. Somebody explain how this happened, bro. 2 months ago I was blowing dough. Now I'm sleeping on apartments, yo. Somebody explain how this happened. Gotta get it smacking. No more playing, gotta get in action. And the kid ain't packing, man, I'm slacking. Need to eat, it's a natural reaction. Need to sleep, I ain't sleeping days. Nowhere safe to lay. I'm really down, I'm kinda beat. Go on, let me be. I'd be damn if I let you take this last honcho from me. What kind of karma did I have for this to happen to me? Everybody laugh cause I'm out here, haha, funny. But don't know it happened because I was acting like a dummy. Being all goofy, being in love, but I got used. I guess life sucks, don't change the fact I gotta get up in this position, whatever reason that it was. Plus I don't need her, oh that she keeps slowing me up. Let's not love, she could said that dude, that's all I asked from her. But she lied, kicked me to the curb and heard a nigga pride. Thought you was always down the ride, thought you was always on my side, you fucking lied. Homeless in these streets, nowhere to go. Somebody explain how this happened, bro. 2 months ago I was blowing dough. Now I'm sleeping on apartments, yo. Homeless in these streets, nowhere to go. Somebody explain how this happened, bro. 2 months ago I was blowing dough. Now I'm sleeping on apartments, yo. 2 months ago I was ballin', but now back to crawling, feeling like I'm falling, stalling on my life. Back to walking around like a zombie all goddamn night, kicking it with the fiends, not one sober person in sight. Found the bike, treated like the Chevy on this bitch, taking flight. Get my life running low on time, can't keep fucking up life. And I owe every debt collector down, man, just might fuck 'em all. I'll pay 'em back as soon as I get right. Went to college twice, swear this wasn't the plan for my life. Gotta get it right, looking for a job, smelling musty and all. Bruh, just rob, even if you find a job, they ain't just gonna throw it off. Man, I'm lost, guess this is the cost to be the fucking boss.
Get featured, jbbtv.com, 412-475-8313. Look, we see you before they do. We see you before they do. Get featured, independent artist, trying to blow your name up. This is where you started. 20 years in shows, interviews, videos, live feed, studio, promotional package show. Get featured, JPB, independent media. Why not you?
Go Live TV Hour. We are back. Peace out to everybody watching on Facebook, man. This is important. You know, it's important stuff going on. So we got my sister India in the building. I just love her. Y'all don't know, man. Just strength and courage, man.
I'm so proud of her. You guys got to see this. This is awesome. I'm so proud of her.
Grind City, baby. You know. All right, so let's talk about it. It's one thing to speak out about something that you're going through. It's another thing to live it, but there's another thing to be an advocate for it. And there's a lot of instances with people where we're all for it until you really got to do the work of being an advocate. When you got to go out here and try to raise money and everybody, we're all for it, but nobody want to come up off that money. Yep. Or don't nobody really want to come and do what's required. What made you say, you know what, I'm not going to talk about this, I'm going to be about it?
Probably just looking and seeing what everybody is going through, and the babies. Like, that hurts my heart to see babies in so much pain. If the pain is unbearable for me, then I know these kids it's unbearable. I mean, there's times where I wasn't able to walk. My brother PJ would bring me food, stuff to drink, stuff like that. My kids had to bathe me, shower me. Like, this stuff is real.
Yeah.
It may be invisible to you guys, but it's real, and I deal with it every day. But I want to be an advocate because in this fundraiser that we're having is a purpose of what I want to do. So I want to be able. There was times I had to choose between food or medication because the medication's so high.
Yes.
So I want to be able to help people get to their doctor's appointments. I want to be able. This foundation is going to be able to do that. Get you to your doctor's appointment. Help you pay for it, even if it's bread, cereal, soup, tea, whatever the case may be. I want to help you.
So what's the name of the foundation?
It'll be the McMillan Foundation, Sickle Cell Foundation.
That's how you do it.
She's shimmying.
When you get your own foundation, people, you get this shimmy. Silly! Give us silly grade. That's how you do it, man. Well, I think it's important that your story continues to be told because, again, like you said, babies are feeling and impacted by this. So, when you do this foundation, is it completely set up yet, or you're in the beginning stages? What's going on with it?
I'm in the beginning stages, so I'm working on the 501c, which is very expensive to become a nonprofit. Yes. So that's what I'm working on right now.
It's grueling. The paperwork alone is grueling.
Absolutely.
So, walk us through a bad day for India dealing with this.
Being up all night. We have most sickle cell warriors, we call ourselves warriors. We have insomnia, painsomnia, however you want to put it. But you're up all night, you're in pain, or you just can't sleep. And then by the time you get to sleep, it's time to go to work the next day. So you're just dead tired, or you can't get up, you can't walk, you can't bathe yourself. You know, it's just a bad day. Pain, just bad.
We got a call coming in. Go Live TV Hour. Who's on the line?
Hello?
Let's go live. Who's on the line?
It's Boodles.
Boodles B is on the line. We are live, Boodles. What's good with you, sis?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hi, Boodles.
Boodles, you're going to say hi to Miss India over here. She has sickle cell as well. So say hi.
Hey.
Hi, sweetheart.
All right, so a lot of people don't know, but Boodles B is a hip-hop artist. And I've done a lot of work with this young lady from working through the Music Smiles program. I met her at Children's Hospital when she was having one of those crises. So to everybody, first of all, what's your battle like with sickle cell?
What's my what?
Your battle.
Tough, very tough. Like it has like different seasons. Like winter is like real bad on my body. So like, you know, dealing with sickle cell, like you have those years you'll be like, you'll be bad, but then you have those years where you be like real bad. You know what I mean? Like I feel like over the years, like sickle cell has damaged, like, you know, my back and my knees and stuff. So it's like it gets tough in that, especially wanting to do music and wanting to do things, and they might have to cancel because you're in pain and things like that. So it gets tough.
Kind of frustrating. Now, you were able to speak to some doctors about sickle cell not too long ago, correct?
Yeah, at Pitt.
Yeah, at Pitt University. What did you tell them?
I pretty much told them, like, my main thing that I wanted to get through them is you don't have the disease. Like, a lot of doctors, they think because they study it and they you know, they might see patients with it, they think every patient is the same, or they think, maybe their pain may not be this. Like, I told them, like, you have to understand, like, you have to work together with that patient. Like, you know what I mean? You guys have to begin and watch them and understand that every patient is different. And you can't think that you know their pain, because sickle cell is excruciating pain. Like, it's pain that I can't even explain really, for people to really get how it really feels. So.
All right, so I'm gonna ask India, because she's older than you are, and she's been going through some things. What tips did you come up with outside of the doctors that kind of help you through when you're having a crisis?
Warm baths, music, listen to music, just relaxing, reading a book, candles burning, just something that makes my mind float away from the pain.
So you basically just really trying to detach your mind from your body at that point. What kind of soothes you, Boodles, when you're going through a crisis and you really don't want to get checked into the hospital?
Oh, that's all the time. Like, I'm not like going in the hospital at all. Like, I can't stand it. So like at home, my mom, you know, gets my heater pad. Like, my mom is very like big on helping me.
Peace out to moms.
Yeah.
She's the real MVP for real.
Yes.
My mom been battling this with me my whole life, being there by myself. But like, what helps me is, you know, heater pads.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll take my meds, but sometimes I be trying not to take it away. It makes me feel good. But I have to. That's what I have to do. And I have like a cream that I rub on, you know, on my joints that might be hurting me at the moment. And then the main thing that really helps me is laughter. Like, so now, like, seeing my friends and you know, them coming over here to see me, and or my mom, like, just sitting down there with me talking to me, like, that is what really makes me like smile. And it's like laughter is really like medicine. Like, it doesn't take my pain away, but it takes my mind off of it.
Truth. Well, I'm going to play your music video. You hang on. We'll be right back. Go Live TV Hour. Y'all about to watch Boodles B, who's on the line, and we here with Sister India, the warrior. We'll be right back. Go Live TV Hour. It's our media. It's our power, which means I get to play whatever the aka I want, whenever the aka I want to. We'll be right back. Y'all keep watching. Share.
We fight, struggle, not gonna lie. Shady women used to be my struggle, that's for another song. Maybe one day you can sing along. By time that I gotta keep it real, by time I tell all the people how I feel. I come from a place where it's hard to feel safe. The only time you feel safe, you got a gun on your waist. I swear, the only time I see you smile on their face. Cause where we come from, man, people die every day. The only time the devil see my head down is when I pray every day for mercy and grace. This world became a disgrace. They feel proud when they take that tear on their face to leave another mother wiping tears off her face. So how about we all come together so the kids won't be lost forever? When you pain, we still get beat. They'd rather see you starve than to see us eat. It's so bitter, it's rare when you taste the sweet. That's why I'm cautiously cautious, so scared that I'm not. Thank God I'm not an addict, probably pop a Dilaudid. Cause the thoughts up in my head can probably make you psychotic. I remember when the boy said his biggest fear is for his bro to get shot. A year later, man, this bro got popped. That's why I'm saying, the violence gotta stop. So if you got a son, tell him he the king, so he won't be out here treating women less than queens. And if you got a daughter, treat her like a queen, so she won't be out here having low self-esteem. To all my single mamas, do your thing, baby, that's right. Keep it up, you're doing just fine. To all my fathers, handling your business, keep it up, you a king, man. Yeah.
Keeping your head up, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Keeping your head up, ooh, child, things will get brighter. Keeping your head up, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Keeping your head up.
I just want to be positive because my main thing is wanting to stop the violence. A lot of people going through so much. I just want to make sure.
Psalm 34:19 says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers from
Yo, here's the business. It's kinda livid in the streets I witness. Unfit for alkaline minds, a litmus test for the acidic. Rid you of that sickness if you spot it and your vision gifted. And if you blinded, you can pray for forgiveness. That's what the church say. Lurking like the best of them. Descendants of ministers, but if it's sinister, we thin them out like the rest of them. Investing in pestilence, but expecting ties. We provoke with no etiquette. Now close your eyes, cause you ain't ready for this excellence. It's evident. We got to be delicate round your residence. Addressing elephants in rooms doomed to introduce you to your detriment. But I can show you different with my testament. Come hither. I got a secret that's blooming when all the flowers wither. A plan to dismantle the power structure channel. We subscribe to Elias Java steady on the ethics panel. I do this for the hood, but we was given less to handle. Light a candle if you want to. Reflect the truth. There's something deeper than the ills of my youth. To justify the uncouth and keep illuminous. Dimming the tight lip on all things grim. And the nature of the swamp we swimming. All I can say is keep it strapped under your bed linen. Eliminate the weak links and make stronger decisions. In my opinion, it behoove you to protect your women. Birth them warriors for missions given. When moon turns to crimson and that wolf is bitten, there be no time for pimping. You got the scrimp and save to keep from tipping in your grave. Can't catch you slipping and lipping these unconvincing waves. Can't watch that praise to an honorable mention. I raise tension when I step on stage, but I just want attention long enough to garner comprehension of the hidden page. Hidden rage as the patience spreads thin. Open the first chapter, adapting to tap the mystery within. The chin checkers with disrespect if you not accepted in, but the eclectic got they dibs on the medicine. Your next step is where history begins, as on top so below, but above the rim, darkness brim. Yeah. Darkness brim, y'all.
surreal. Reaper, yeah. If I ever hurt you, girl, you know I never meant to. You deserve a ring for all the things that we done been through. You don't be complaining about the prices on the menu. All you do is smile, cause you know I'm riding with you. This is true love, baby, nobody can break this. You're my trinity, you know I save you from the matrix. Other brothers iron cause you fly in a spaceship, but you don't ever mind it cause you found where home base is. Take this.
Sometimes I got a question, why I do what I do, why I never learn a lesson, cause another lover won't do, at least not in my lifetime. In my life, you are my lifeline, like forever and a day, so I guess forever is the right time, for hugging, kissing, holding hands, making vows and future plans, picket fences, making babies till the end. I am your lady, you're the only one I love, boy, and nothing can destroy what I feel for you. I only have one heart and it goes to you, cause when it comes to love, I only got one heart to give, and I risk it all on you. This is my life to live. Oh, when times are rough and I don't know if I'll make it through, I'll still risk it all on you. This time, this is a chance that I must take. But when I hold you down, when the fire burns, it's a promise that I make. And maybe it might seem crazy, but my heart don't lie. I'll be a foolish girl if I let you pass me by, because it only takes a glance and both our hearts understand what we have is so forever, baby. Boy, it gets no better. You're the only one I love, boy, and nothing can destroy what I feel for you. I only have one heart and it goes to you, cause when it comes to love, oh yeah, it's my life to live. Times are rough and I don't know if I'll make it through.
Okay, yeah. I take it to a whole nother level when I break out the rose petals. Treat you like a jam, champagne with the gold medals. Yeah, in my heart and in my soul, but you ain't in my pocket cause you know you got your own. See, you are not a bird, baby girl, you're a queen. And now I guess I fully understand what it means. It means that forever and the day that I can breathe, I know that I'ma do what I got to, as long as I got you, girl. What up?
When it comes to love, I only have one heart to give. Oh, and I risk it all. It's my life to live. When times are rough and I don't know if I'll make it. If I'll make it through, I'll still risk it all on you. I'll risk it all for you. When it comes to love, I only got one heart to give. Only one heart to give. This is my life to live. My life, when times are rough and I don't know if I'll make it through, I'll still risk it all on you. I'll risk it all.
Go Live TV Hour. We are back. We got my sister in India in here. She's telling us a little bit about sickle cell and her foundation and what she has going on Saturday. So please, by all means, enlighten the people.
So Saturday, I'm having a sickle cell fundraiser, but I thought it would be good to incorporate a network mixer. So it's a sickle cell fundraiser network mixer. So we have a bunch of vendors that's going to be in the building. Preciously Polished, Tuffy Tuff is DJing, my sis K Bay gonna be there. The Icing Lounge, Be Amazed events. There's a bunch of vendors that want to promote to you and show that they're out here. So they'll all come shop, come listen to music, wine tasting, all the goody good stuff. Ooh. So it's up at the Lounge on Verona. 4343 Verona Road from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Wine tasting. Is it when you get to swish around the cup?
A little bougie.
I'm a little I don't know what that. I'm BOGO, motherfucker. You buy one, get one free of me.
Gotta have the wine, cheese, and crackers.
I love cheese and crackers. I need to have some pepper chopped. I love cheese and crackers. I don't know about the wine, as I gotta film stuff, but I'll take cheese and crackers. So we're doing this fundraiser. Definitely gonna be in the building. JPB TV. So JPB TV Media is definitely gonna be in the building. So if you are a vendor and you want to get in on the recap, definitely come talk to me. Let us know who you are, what you do, and where you're located as far as online, and we will definitely put that in the recap. But that's not the only thing you're getting into.
It's not.
Tell us more, Chef.
So, the fundraiser is for me to get my 501c, as I said, but Ed Gainey linked me up with a wonderful friend that she is a friend now. So happy I met her, but her name is Dominique. She runs the UPMC Sickle Cell for Adults. So she has me volunteering at a sickle cell camp in Ohio this year, so I'm really excited about that. We're going to Harrisburg to speak on sickle cell this year, so I'm really excited about that. So just expanding and getting to network with people that I didn't know before.
That's the point. You know what I'm saying? I think that, first of all, again, shout out everybody that's watching. If you're watching on Facebook, we can see you. If you're watching on jpptv.com or GoLiveTvHour on Channel Live or the JPB TV app, we salute you. If you're watching on Twitter or Periscope, we salute you there. But we can only chat at one place at a time. I'm crazy and I'm a Gemini, but all of us can't push the phone just still blow up. But thank y'all for watching. We want you to share this show in particular. It's nice when people share all our shows, but this one is very important because sickle cell does affect our people a lot. Yes. You got some statistics on that, don't you?
Somewhere in here.
I got them. Wait a minute.
Somewhere in here.
No, because people don't really know. Like they really don't really know that this is a serious thing. So if you were to look it up, basically it says here that in high income countries, such as they said we high income country.
Talking about that.
They ain't say high income communities because that'd be narrowed down. But it says people between 40 and 60 years of age. But basically, we're seeing that kind of change for low income people. And I think that would be the distinction. The statistics may say high income countries, but when you start looking at the level of care with low income people, you'll see younger people are getting this and they're not being treated properly. And when you are diagnosed at 30 years in one day, because it was 30 years yesterday, we don't tell our age. Anywho, you still don't see the intensity of care being put towards it. You know, I asked Boodles, what did you say to the doctors? Again, I'm gonna ask you, what do you want the damn doctors to know, man?
They need to know that this affects our organs. We're not getting oxygen. When we come to the hospital, we should immediately have EKGs, oxygen put on us. Without even checking the oxygen level, give us oxygen. Pain medication to try to control the crises. Heating pads. You stick us in this room, it's freezing cold in there, and we're in there worse than what we were. Check on us. I was in the emergency room for 4 hours, and not a doctor or nurse that came in to check on me, and I'm wrong for saying something.
Oh, yeah.
So it's important that eventually you'll learn your body, because I know what to do at this point, and I know when to go to the hospital, and I know what to tell them doctors to do for me. But in that instance, when I can't speak for myself, who's going to advocate for me to tell them what's going on? I had a situation. I was doing a fundraiser at the Gramu Lounge. Love you guys.
Shout out to Gramu. Shout out Gramu.
Love you guys.
Yes.
I was having a fundraiser up there, and I went into a crisis. They saved my life. They didn't know what to do, but they saved my life. Quick thinking. I defecated on myself. I overheated, passed out, everything. It was horrible. But their quick thinking saved me.
Let's explore that a little bit, because you're going to have this event. Boodles might come. Somebody else might come with sickle cell. Let's get 5 pointers out to people. If they're there and they notice India is looking a little different and your son is outside or your daughter's outside or went to get ice or whatever the case may be, what can I do to help you if you're in a crisis?
More than likely overheated. So get a cool cloth, put it on the back of my neck, put it on the forehead, something like that. Sit down, lay down, heating pad, check. I mean, anybody with any illness, sickle cell included, should have their medication, a list of your medication in your wallet, somewhere in your purse where it's visible. I encourage you to get a bracelet that lets people know that you have an illness, because you can be anywhere and anything can happen. But the thing I would say is get them to the nearest emergency room.
So get them stable, keep them talking to you, try to keep them conscious, and get them to the emergency room.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're paying attention, pretty much anybody that's going through a crisis, especially with the sickle cell, because that's the topic we're on today. If you see them in crisis mode, they can't really communicate to you what's going on. Keep them calm. If they're too hot, cool them down and get them to keep them alert with you. Get them to an emergency room. Have their medications, pull it out or whatever they have them, and give that to the emergency personnel so they know what they're dealing with. Those tips right there are beautiful and they're good to know, because a lot of us don't know. Right. And a lot of us will panic.
Yes.
And panic doesn't help. When you panic when somebody's going through a crisis, you're only making it worse. So if you're afraid, get out the way and go get someone who's calm. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, good stuff, man. I'm excited. So let's tell them one more again about what's going on Saturday, where, what time, and if they want to get involved still at this late date, can they?
Absolutely. Contact me. The more people, the merrier. We're going to have a good time. We're going to laugh. We're going to dance. We're going to line dance. We're going to do whatever.
And we're going to sink the wine. Taste it. I'm going to taste the wine. I'm not going to taste the wine. I don't even drink.
So the purpose of this is a fundraiser to get the 501c. Yes, I want you guys to come up and enjoy, but the purpose is a fundraiser.
Bring that paper. Don't be playing. Don't be stingy. Bring the paper.
Not mandatory, but I'm really asking, to help. And that's what this is for. But all the vendors, I have been getting overwhelmed responses, and I appreciate you guys, love you guys, and I do this for you guys as much as me. So I'm excited. Saturday, 1 to 5 at the Lounge on Verona.
That's right. And if they want to reach you, they can reach you at
412-759-2796.
2796. And if you want to reach me and my dreads and my wine tasting ability, I want to say thank you.
Thank you
for your strength and your courage. And I've known you for a very, very long time.
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years. Where our children used to play with each other. See, people don't know. You don't know the bonds between people when y'all be doing that yippity yap. You never know. But I want to tell you, I'm so very proud of you.
Thank you.
To not just sit in a bag. Sometimes we'll get in our bag when something occurs to us that's tragic or saddening or hurts, and we don't fight. We stop fighting. And that's why I love sisters. Because we don't stop, man. We will uppercut. You hit us, we hitting you back. That's just how it goes. So, but your strength and your courage to come tell your story.
Thank you.
So gracefully.
I appreciate it.
With information. You ain't just ghetto with it. Yeah, man, I got this shit. I'm telling you, smoke a joint and make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? You ain't come like that. I got it all. I was holding it. Look, it's 5 to 9, man. Listen, I did it from 8 to 8:54, y'all. Come on, man. Sooner or later, that other buttons is coming. It's coming, man. I can't help it. I ain't got no damn sense. It's gone. But yes, you did it with grace, and you gave out very good information. People, please pay attention. Pay attention to your people. It may not be sickle cell. It may be a bad day. But if your people say something don't feel right, don't shrug that shit off, man. Pay attention. And I know we don't like to go to the doctor, and they trying to change Obamacare, but we still got to go to the doctor. So go get yourself tested, checked out. If something ain't right, now if it don't feel right, 9 times out of 10 something ain't right. So
I wanted to say this one last thing with the if you do have sickle cell, or even if you don't know, get tested. But it's always important to have a good team with your sickle cell. A good hematologist, a good pain specialist, a good primary care physician. As long as you have a good team and a good support system, you're going to be all right.
You're going to be all right. I meant to say that, before we get out of here, what's your support, like your kids, and I heard you say your kids help you and things like that. What is your support team like?
It's wonderful. It's awesome. People check on me all the time. My cousin Richard, he's watching. He checks on me. He texts every single day wondering how I am. My Aunt Mary, PJ. I know I get on my kids' nerves, but it's okay because I raised them, so it's okay.
That's
but
right.
I have a really good support system.
That's awesome, man. Shout out to y'all. You know what? I'm a caretaker by day, believe it or not. Yes, I do have a regular job. And you know, if y'all watch my Facebook page, you know my ladybug. You know, this little lady that I take care of. I've been taking care of for years, and it's not easy. It's not easy to be a caretaker. It's not easy to be that support system because sometimes you're the unsung.
It's humiliating sometimes when your teenage kid has to shower you or bathe you. Like, you don't want to be a burden on your children.
Right.
But you have to let that go because it is what it is.
It ain't about pride.
It is what it is.
So shout out to your kids. Shout out to the unsung, unseen support teams out there that help people through this, because even when you might not want to be a teen to bathe your mom. We have Boodles. She's a teenager that probably don't want her mom to keep having to bathe her. You know what I'm saying? I'm bigger now. I can do this myself. And sometimes you go through those crises. So,
well, Boodles, we're going to be a support system to each other.
That's right. We gonna call you.
That's right. Erica's watching too. Erica has sickle cell as well.
Shout out Erica.
Saturday, Erica.
Well, shout out Erica. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Shout out to everybody that shared this show. It's important that we talk about things that affect us instead of talking about stuff that don't got nothing to do with us, but we spread not BS. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about things that affect us every single day so we can help each other through it. You never know how important your kind word, your smile, your interests, or just a conversation.
Goes a long way.
It could change a crisis situation to a tolerable one if you just be nice. So my good people, we get ready to sign on. What's his name? Come on. I'm the cheer dance champion. I'm gonna let her win, y'all. I'm gonna let her win. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let her win. Y'all don't even know how we GoLiveTvHour, man. Hey, yo, we will be back. What day is it? It's Wednesday. We'll be back on Monday. Who we had on Monday? We got Superstore Steak on Monday, didn't we? Who we got? No, we have OG Mama on Monday. She is from California on the video chat telling us about her management company. It's going to be off the chain. She's going to tell us about her orders. So make sure y'all tune in and get the info, the 411, on how they do it in Cali. Flatland Entertainment is definitely going to be on the show. So without further ado, we're going to say toodaloo to you good people. And you know what I'm saying? Hey,
thanks everyone.
Thank you everybody for watching the show. And please, one more time, be kind to each other. Be real with each other. And if you ain't feeling what somebody else is feeling, it ain't hard to just be like, yo, it's cool. I'm not feeling that. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be mean-spirited, because you never know what someone is going through, and you never know who's going to be the person to help save your life. My name is DJ Who the F Ever, and that's
India McMillan.
And we up out of here. See y'all Saturday. Be in the building. Peace. City, baby.